Hello, my name is Isabella. I am an English student, and today I will talking about some aspects of post-methody pedagogy. The post-methody learner, he is an autonomous student and has two aspects: academic autonomy and social autonomy. Academic autonomy is related to learning. Learning becomes autonomous when students are willing and able to take control of their own learning. The wealth of information available about learning strategies and styles opens up opportunities for students to monitor their learning process and maximize their learning potential. Post-methody students can explore some of these opportunities. Identify your learning strategies and styles through administration. Expanding your strategies and styles, incorporating some of those employed by useful language learnings. Evaluating your ongoing learning outcomes by monitoring language learning progress through writing in-person journals, as well as taking regular class tests and other standardized tests. Seeking additional language reception or production opportunities beyond what they receive in the classroom. Social autonomy is interpersonal and relates to students' ability and willingness to function effectively as cooperative members of a classroom. Students can try to develop their social autonomy by seeking intervention from their teachers to obtain appropriate feedback on areas of difficulty and to resolve problems. Collaborating with other students to gather information about a specific project they are working on. Taking advantage of opportunities to communicate with competent people who speak the language. These activities contribute to competencies. Students acquire a sense of responsibility for helping their own learning and that of their peers, and a degree of sensitivity and understanding towards other students who may be more or less competent than themselves. Now that we have talked about academic autonomy and social autonomy, we will now talking about another autonomy, liberating autonomy. Liberating autonomy goes far beyond the other two aspects of student autonomy, seeking to help students recognize social-political impediments to releasing their full human potential and providing them with the intellectual tools necessary to overcome these impediments. Encouraging students to investigate and understand how linguistic rules and language use are socially structured and explore roles interests these rules serve. Asking students to write journals are not about shows that directly engage their sense of who they are and who they relate to the social world, helping them for learning communities where students developing into close-knit socially cohesive and mutually supportive groups, providing opportunities for students to explore the limitless possibilities offered by online service on the World Wide Web and bringing back to the class their own topics for discussion and their own perspectives on those topics. The post-method teacher. The post-method teacher is an autonomous individual. Teachers can only become autonomous to the extent that they are willing and able to enter into an ongoing process of self-development. Teacher autonomy in this context implies a reasonable degree of competence and confidence on the part of teachers in waiting to construct and implement their own theory of practice that responds to the particularities of their educational contexts and is receptive to the possibilities of their social-political conditions. Teacher autonomy is shaped by a professional and personal knowledge base that has evolved through formal and informal learning channels. Teachers can bring their teaching inquiry for classroom improvement by use of investigating methods such as questionnaires, surveys, and interviews. Identify researchable questions that emerge from students' profiles and classroom observation, questions of interest to students, teachers, or both. Grouping identified researchable questions in terms of themes and standards and deciding which of them can be explored individually and which collectively with students, colleagues, or both. Exploitation of the results that students bring, which then can be profitably exploited for the learning, teaching, and research purpose, including students' social, cultural, and linguistic knowledge. Discover the extent to which in carrying out their investigative activities they can participate in an internet-based electronic dialogue with local and distant colleagues and scholars who may have concerns and obtain useful feedback on their problems and projects. Developing interpretive expertise to observe, analyze, and evaluate your own teaching using appropriate classroom observation. Determining what basic assumptions about language, learning, and teaching are implicit in your original pedagogical formulations. Problematizing post-method pedagogy. In any educational reform, teachers and teachers' trainees are the main agents of change. When teachers want to change, they have to change not only their methods and materials, but also their attitudes and beliefs. Teacher educators function as change agents. Rose's job is not so much to directly change teachers, but rather to create the conditions necessary for change. The challenge of change, therefore, is born mainly by teachers and teacher trainers. The essentials of a post-method pedagogy require that both teachers and teacher educators successfully face their main challenges. This requirement raises several questions and concerns, including if pedagogical particularity is but a goal, and a process. Who can post-methodology professionals be helped to monitor what they do in the classroom and how it affects learning outcomes? If teacher research is to broaden its scope to include factors that shape classroom goals and activities, what potential theoretical and practical problems are associated with such a research agenda? These are my references for the video. My video ends here. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your attention. Bye. See you.